but I do not even know who this person is. Ah. Hello? Hello, you all need to stop talking amongst yourselves. I'm on the stage. I should have your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, we apparently have a special event tonight. We are having someone from another place, from the internet, I think. His name is... well, the truth is, I do not know his name, but he comes highly recommended from at least, I don't know, 7 people who filled out the suggestion card. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome all the way from wherever he's from, Mr. Bob Doyle. Applause, please. Applause, please.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dancing with the music. Why? Wait a minute. I know if I dance with the music, then Dawn's going to turn on the camera in the corner, and I'm busted right out of the gate. Bust me! I don't care! All right, I should care a little. I realize I'm wearing I don't know what. And by the way, it's clearly Wear Your Transparent Shirt Day. Oh, well, it doesn't look as transparent now that I look at it. Before, you could see right through me. You know, like always. It's the Bob Doyle Show, yeah! Look at them, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't already. Well, I'd like to go ahead and go... Oh! Speak. I'd like to welcome Kathy, and I'd like to welcome Sarah, and I'd like to welcome Steve and Nora, and Brandy is also watching, and Natty and Jory. It is a full house, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show. I'm kind of in whisper mode. I got to get over that. This happens to be somebody sleeping in another room. But you know, what am I supposed to do? I got the Bob Doyle Show to do. I've got all of you to take care of. So seriously, you can tell I'm still in whisper mode. I don't know how I shake that. Guys, can I just tell you something? Please, come on, let me tell you. Awesome. There is so much that goes into making this moment happen. Dawn will tell you. I'm generally freaking out. There's so many buttons to push. Hi, Danielle. So many buttons to push. It's crazy. And things to coordinate that what happens is it's all about just having this moment where we're together like this, right? And so everything I was thinking of, that creative or otherwise, show ideas, gone out the brain dump. In fact, hold on a second. If you'd like to see, if you'll have to let me introduce you to the director for a moment. We're going to do a science experiment, but I'm going to have to jump out here. And you might see my grumpy cat, too. Hold on just one second. Hello, where are you? I always lose you. I know you're looking at the back of my head right now. Hi. We're going to give this little gentleman a prop here. Oh, look, luckily it was quite handy. Let's jump back into the action. Hi, here we are back in the action wherever you are. Okay, let's see. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Okay. This happens too much. Pick it up, 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 pick it up. All right. Well, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to improvise. Let's figure out. Let's be smart. We're going to have to jump out director mode again. Professional show business. Hi, Yamandeep. Nice to see you here. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to have to put something. We're going to have to make something that I can put that on, so that I can reach it. How about this keg of dynamite? No, that's too small. Something bigger. Here we go. Perfect. A podium. Do you see it even? Well, you will in just a moment. I'm going to move me behind it. And then stick this here. Oh, come on now. Cooperate. It's not gonna. I don't know how I'm going to pick up that brain. But let's get back into it. Oh, you're going to have to back up a little bit. I think you're right up on the it looks like you're right up on the podium. I'm going to wait and see what this looks like. Meanwhile, hello, test. Does this actually, hello? Boy, the delay is something awful. I don't have time to wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I see me up there. It's just a sort of a strange angle, and you are kind of close. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I had really nothing planned. I almost didn't do this today because it was like, you know what? I think they're going to get tired of this. You know, just me jumping in and out of places, doing the same stupid voices over and over and over and over. It's going to get tedious. I'm going to try their patience. But then, you know what happened in my mind? Nothing. And that's why I had to default to this. All right. So anyway, thank you, Nora, for saying such kind things. Sarah says, this is why I always tell you that we appreciate you. Well, that's so nice to say. So now I guess there's only one thing to do, and that is to jump out of the studio. Don't you push any buttons. And jump out of the studio. What I mean is, we're going to change the environment. But at this time, I thought maybe I'd tell you a little bit more, walk you through this program, because it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. And the potential of it is insane. When you think about it, so I'm inhabiting this cartoon character, right? But I could just as easily be inhabiting a more realistic 3D model, right? And then we don't need actors anymore. So get rid of them. We just decide who we want to be. And then we go in there and we do our terrible acting and say, hey, come over and look at this thing. I embodied Robert De Niro, and it's awesome. And then they'll watch it, and it'll be Robert De Niro, but it'll sound terrible because you don't act. I've been trying to tell you, this was, you know what, this whole show, it's an intervention. All of us are in on it to tell you that as much as I love for people to follow your dreams, man, the acting, take a class maybe. You know, there's like all sorts of open, there's meetups or whatever, but this whole idea that you can just get into a movie with no training whatsoever and no connections and absolutely no ability just because you look like Robert De Niro, I don't know where you got that idea from, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And that's why this is the Bob Doyle Show. Now, hi, Joel. Let's all welcome Joel. I need to get Dawn set up with an applause button. I can do that. I didn't. It's one of those things I thought of 45 seconds before we went live. I'd really like to pick up this brain, but I can't reach it. And I'm getting a little irritated about that. All right, so let's thank you, Yamandeep. Let's get into director mode and let's go someplace else. I'm going to learn where you are. Hi. So now here's how it works, guys. I carry this palette around, right, as you can see. We're on the character mode right now. Actually, let's pop out of this completely, go to home. Now, this is sort of the central hub where I can start everything, choose, you know, the starting scenario. So if we look over here, I'm just going to click on New. I was trying to do it without looking, trying to be cool. And you saw what that got me. Okay, so like that little spin about. Now I've got several pages of environments, okay, to choose from. And that's the Christmasville. We've been there. You're saying, but Bob, I wasn't there. Do it. No, sorry. You'll have to go back and watch the older episodes. If you could see me smiling right now with a sly grin, that's what I'm doing. And Dawn, you won't be able to see it if you switch to the camera, so don't even try. In fact, I think you probably see my butt most of the time. Let me rephrase that completely. You see the back of me. All right, so look, I tell you what, we will choose this sort of, where we go, here we go, sort of this, I don't know what it is, side of the road gas station. It's a barren sort of wasteland. You know what this is? This is my new neighborhood, I think. This is exactly what my neighborhood in Vegas is going to look like right here. All right, well, I'll let you take a look around. All right, so now once we've got where we are, now we can choose our caricatures. And we only have like 5 pages. They're always adding. I wish this was more real time. You could vote on a character. But like this guy right here, right? A very practical character for everyday use, right? Because, you know, this is like the guy you stand behind in the grocery store line, right? So now I just, well, I'll tell you what. Now, again, I haven't been having a lot of success with the props because they're too small and I can't reach them when I'm in this mode. I think when I'm in full-on record your activities mode, like which is what you do inside the program, I could reach it. But anyway, so so now again, we've got several pages of props, right? But not, you know, it's not a million. It's not unlimited at this point. Like it'd be great if you could, you know, bring in your own. The old microphone stand. And then once you put in a prop, you can rotate it I've got several different things you can do. Okay, and now to get in the character, I click on hop in, point at him, and where are you? Okay, voice. No, I can't maintain that, guys. That would hurt my throat, and it wouldn't be worth the bit. It wouldn't be worth the bit. What are we even doing out here? Tell you what, let's move you a little further away. Whoa, geez. I have to move me a little so that I can get to you, the camera. Oh, no, yeah, there you go. Moving a little bit further away. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do a total change of mind. Now, I'm going to be way over here until I move this dude. Come on. My controllers will be a little glitchy today. All right, and I'll hop in, and then we will have a massive camera angle change. But that's not, I wanted to be a little bit here, this way. See, so that way you can see the gas station behind me. Still feels like you're really close. Move off a little bit. Back up, or I will. Now I can't because I'm in a real room and I only have so much space. All right, I don't think I'm really highly in. You know, the fact that you're late, I'm not even going to hold it against you. All right, let's bring another character in here. One that I think is a little bit more, I don't know. Perfect. See, now this is exactly what you would expect to see in a desert setting. Hold on a second. I don't know what you see right now, but I'm about to know.
Hello. Thank you for helping me. I've been out here for an hour and a half. My car's over there. I know you can't see it. You're just going to have to believe me. Look, I can't help it that I picked the most boring backdrop for this particular conversation, but I don't know what to do. I've been out here in this car that you can't see. I could make it so you could see it, but who cares about that? I should get on with telling you my problem because that's the only way I'm going to get help. If I just sit here and tell you basically that I have a problem and don't ask for any kind of specific help, then how am I supposed to? I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. I don't know. I think it's just because, well, you know what it is? I think it's the sun. Yeah, the sun, because I'm not conducive to. I'm really getting sleepy right about now. I'm thinking, yeah. You guys feeling bad? I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, just not so great.
I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's see. Let me move me over there. Teleport. Now I'm getting a little closer to you. Let's check out the comments, ladies and gentlemen, over here. You don't have to do anything, Don. Just relax. There's a sign that says where you are to the right of the gas station. Oh, that's right. You know what? I'm in Astro City. As you can see by the sign, all the way, it'd be great if the audio was more positional, all the way over here. I wonder if I can even reach you to bring you closer. Maybe. It looks like I'm trying. You're so far away from me, so far away from me. Here we go. Whoop. Now, see, that was fun. It was like a ride. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Astro City. I don't know if you can see that sign or not because I'm so close. Now, look, I just want you to remember, when you're watching a show like this, I can't knock them all out of the park.
Holy crud. Hello. So again, cat out in the desert. Okay, great. They didn't leave me in the car. Okay, great. You're the best owners in the whole world. How about not taking a cat to the desert at all? It's just a suggestion. I was at home. There was air conditioning. There was food. If whoever's thinking about my voice sounding nasal, stop it right now. Just stop it. So anyway, I'm thinking, you're not going to go into the desert again, are you? Because every time we go to the desert, this happens. We break down. We end up at the same place. Always Astro City. You'd think they like the place. You should look at them over there, talking to each other.
You know, cats don't belong in the desert. Have you ever heard of a desert cat? I haven't. Ugh, what would it be like to be a desert cat? Would that be cool? Would it be like, hey, I'm too cool for school. I'm a desert cat. Bring on the heat. I got the feet. I'm a desert cat. You look hot, but I am not. I'm the desert cat. Yeah, see, the desert cat has a different voice, more cool and jazzy. I should be comfortable out here, right? Sand everywhere. It's like a gigantic litter box. What am I complaining about? Probably the fact that I'm wasting everyone's time. Here it is a Thursday morning, and you're looking at an animated cat out in the middle of Astro City. Population, 8. I wonder if they change the sign when we come in here. Like, no, 100. Oh, you guys, I got to get out of here. Hold on. Let's go back to the studio real quick. And the only way to go back to the studio, oh, there you are, is to go back home and then choose new and then choose a green screen environment. And then let's find Bob Doyle again. A little cumbersome, right? Here, and then we will inhabit, and we're back. Right? If everything worked, I'm right back in the studio. Let's test something out now, Don. Why don't you just click the comments loop button and let's see what happens. Unfortunately, I have to wait like the rest of you to see if it actually works. Okay, well, I see me in the studio as Balloon Head. That's always, I see me pulling up, and then now I'm talking. All right, now I'm going to watch the screen and see if comments appear. Okay, well, they're not appearing. I don't know what's happening, but that's not a good sign. If Dawn's lost control of the show from her end, then there they are. What is the delay? An hour and a half? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, we also need to create a laughter button for Dawn's, audience reactions. I think because when I'm doing this, we could have a laugh track, right? It's not like the normal show. And the delay, the feedback, I don't know what's going on with you people until apparently an hour and 16 minutes later when it shows up on this invisible screen, which you can't see. But see, it works out nicely because I actually have to turn this way to see the floating phone where I read your comments. But it looks like I'm looking at the comment screen, right? Except it doesn't necessarily because half the time it's out of sync. Oh, but wait, we don't have to have it be out of sync. So we're going to do a little test right now, okay? So Dawn's listening, and I am hitting a desk. I have moved in an unfortunate way. So here's what we're going to try. Come on, look, before we sell this show to the network, we got to work out the bugs, right? Oh, did I say network? I've said too much already. So we're going to work out the bugs. That's what Thursday mornings are for. I hope you missed that camera cut. All right, so anyway, I'm going to now say, let's go to hold on, don't do it now, Dawn. I'm going to say, in a second, I'm going to say, let's go to the comments, and I'm going to turn, and they should show up at that moment, because, see, Dawn's listening to me live. Oh, you just don't even, the technology. It's crazy. It's insane. You would go insane. I do. All right, so here we go. We're going to see how this works. Of course, I won't be able to, I just realized I won't know if it works until I see it on the delay or watch the replay. So here we go. This is the nationwide global test of me tossing it to, am I taking long enough to do this? Because I'm not sure. Sponsors said, take 3 minutes to get into anything, even if it's your next breath. And I'm like, well, that sounds dangerous to me. Well, Joel, okay, here we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's check out what folks are saying. Oh, look, Irma's saying, I think I saw that gas station in the Fallout video games. That's where there's a lot of Fallout about that, isn't there? Leanne is saying, ha, 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 ha. And of course, Brandy says she loves the shadow. That's the comments that I'm reading right now. And if all goes well, that's what you should be seeing. And I'll know that later.
Oh, guess what? I know what time it is. I know when to end the show. I don't have to keep asking Dawn for some reason. All right. Shall we go to another scenario? Because, we've done this test. Oh, you guys, I swear, I think I nerved myself right out of creativity today. I think, so here's the behind the scenes, right? So 5 minutes before I go live, Dawn and I connect on the phone. So she can hear me do whatever I need to, so she can hear me say, let's go to the comments. Wouldn't it be funny if she did just then? That would be amazing production. And unlikely because I send the most confusing comments ever. Instructions. So she's hearing me 5 minutes before the show, and I'm assuming it's a lot of the sound of a coffee cup being picked up and down, and this. As we get closer to the show, a lot of this. And if she could hear the pacing on a carpet with socks, she'd probably hear that too. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Boy, we need that applause button. It's going to happen next time for Schurzels. Now, first of all, let's go to the comments for a second, even though I know that it's probably not good because you won't be able to see it yet because it's going to be down at the bottom, which means we need Sarah to bump up the comments again. But anyway, Joel Com says, what app? Bobo. And here's the thing. He's getting into this habit of calling me Bobo. That's 2 days in a row. My daughter Deborah called me Bobo when I was little tiny. Oh, no. No, that's not how it worked chronologically on any level. She was the tiny one. I was big already. That's how the daughter thing works. Yeah, I just clarify that. Thank you. This is Mind Show, Joel. Mind Show, available for the HTC Vive and apparently not the Oculus. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But obviously, you've seen enough to know that it's a 3D animation. It's actually not designed for live things like this, although I'm trying to get them to tweak it for this type of purpose. So everything I'm doing obviously is a hack. But hey, that could be my epitaph. So I've been doing these VR Thursdays every Thursday. I think maybe that's where they got the name. So we'll just get back into it with the few minutes we have left. So scenarios, folks. Well, if I have to go back out of the studio, find you again. Hi. I wish there was, I don't know, my wish list, very long. Okay, here we go. New. And now we choose. What is, sometimes I have to get right up into them to see what they actually are. I'm looking for something with some potential for hilarity. And since that's not going to happen, I'll just choose any old thing. All right, we'll go to the Old West because that's an easy accent. Now all I have to do is find ourselves a sheriff. There he is. We'll send him on over there. And actually, we'll bring him a little closer. Maybe if I can push a button. There we go. I just hop on in there. Where are you? There you go. Hello, I'm Sam Elion. A lot of people think I mean something else, but I don't. You might be thinking about Sam Elliott, the actor. That's not, nope. I'm Sam Elion, and proud to be so. Because, I don't hold any resentment just because Sam Elliott got all the work I should have gotten. And clearly my voice is superior. But, yep, so I'm just relegated to being a caricature of an Old West sheriff. It's not, it was never my dream, never a goal, never an aspiration. Something went wrong. Something went wrong around long 19 and, something went wrong sometime. And as a result, Sam Elliott got all the recognition, and me, well, I cartoonish set in the middle of gosh darn nowhere. Yeah. Guess I should be grateful. Some people don't even have a hat. Am I right? Ladies, gentlemen, those of you with hats, without hats, come this way. All right, well, that's about as far as we can go. But we can also go this way. Come on. I'm going to walk over this way until I bump into something. Well, I'm actually not going to purposely bump into something because that would be insane. Oh, I just bumped into something. Well, what do you know about that? I hope you heard that. I'm getting kind of lonely out here. I think it's time for me to bring in somebody, but I can't do it myself. So, Mr. Director, s'il vous plaît. He means me. Hi. So we'll bring in a logical companion. But you can see why I want more characters, as does everyone. Now, hang on a sec. I missed her again. How is this happening to me? Oh, there she is. All right. Thanks for coming here, Mr. Balloonhead, to mediate this argument with me and my dad because he's so stubborn. He never listens to anything I say, and look, you can see he just stands right there all the time. Yes, I've had some dealings with your dad. Let's have a conversation with him, see what he has to say. Well, first of all, I think I'm being unfairly represented by my daughter here, as lovely as she is. Just because I sit around and don't make any facial expressions and stand unanimated for a while when she's trying to tell me something doesn't mean I'm not listening. You might notice, Mr. Balloonhead, that she's doing the same thing to me right now. Actually, folks, I did notice that. Let's see if she has a rebuttal. Actually, I was just thinking about something. Yeah, I was just thinking about something. Dad. See, this is what I deal with. I can see where that would get pretty frustrating. I wonder if Dad has anything to say about that. Oops. Well, I do have something to say about it, sweetie, but I can't remember what it is. You know, and sometimes that's just a part of my day. I go to say something, do something, and gosh darn, I just forget what it is. I'm sure Mr. Balloonhead knows what I'm talking about. I think everybody here knows that I know what he's talking about with the forgetting stuff. Any rebuttal? I don't know your name. Sorry, I'm looking around and changing my voice all the time. Wow, okay, so she's having a breakdown right now, so we're going to go back to Sam Elion. That's right, I'm Sam Elion, and I feel like sometimes when you jump into me like that, I'm inappropriately positioned next to my daughter. It just feels like I'm all up in her grill, and I don't want to be sending that kind of message, whatever message that might be that I don't want to send. Look, here's the way to assess this situation. If you think I'm sending an inappropriate message, then no. But if it's not, if that didn't even occur to you, just forget I said anything. That's what I would do. And that's what I'm going to try and do too, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I feel a little better now. All right, well, I think that this conversation's been really, really good, and it's changed my life in numerous ways, and I think the relationship with my dad here will forever be, it'll forever be. Well, we've done good here today, ladies and gentlemen, me, you, all of us here. So we're going to take this opportunity now to go, again, back to we'll go back to the hub. I've gotten the 2-minute warning from the boss. Excuse me. All right. Back into the green room, as it were. Oh, wait. Have to do this part, too. Guy gotta be me. All right. And look at that. 7:59. Dawn, where the heck is the camera? Dawn, you can run the theme. I hope. I'll tell you if you do. I don't hear anything. All right, you know what? Fine. Theme, don't run. What do I care? I don't need a theme to end this show. All I need is 3 magic words. And then Dawn will push another button, and it should work. Why the theme isn't working when it worked over and over and over again, when we tested it over and over and over again, over and over and over again? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to that question, but guess what? I'm going to find out. So in your head, imagine right now. And then some of you snap. And then three of you go. You're doing it in your head. Boom. All right, you guys got it going. I hope in your mind somebody's doing the thing. You're either snapping or you're going do, and some of you might even going, it's the Bob Doyle Show. And of course, three of you are in red dresses doing the whatever those dancers do. So we're doing a proper ending right now. So ladies and gentlemen, at that point, I can say the three magic words that I hope will result in the result that I want. But if not, I'm just going to stand here frozen for an inappropriate amount of time, and we'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow.